Hello and welcome back to Shifting Skies. I am Skylar Dennis, the artist behind this channel. I am not going to be talking about this painting in this video. I'm going to be telling you guys a little bit about something that happened recently, so a short story if you will. I am going to preface that this is a story about a commission. I am not going to name any names of apps used, people involved other than myself, obviously. And I am going to preface that the painting in this video is not the painting that was commissioned. Woo! Anyways, on that topic. Sorry, can you tell I don't script these voiceovers? It's so much fun. On the topic of commissions, which is the topic of this video, I will never post a video of me working on your commission because commissions are, I believe, intensely personal to the person asking for the commission. And unless you give me explicit permission or specifically ask for me to make a video of me painting or drawing or just making your commission, it's not gonna be posted anywhere. That is for your eyes only after it leaves my possession. Yeah. Anyway, so the story today is about someone who recently commissioned me for a piece that I am currently working on for them. And so this is the first commission I have ever received from someone who is not a friend or family. And I am super excited and super happy to have this commission. The person who commissioned me is incredibly lovely, very, very helpful, and very, very kind. That being said, this video is about the proper way to contact me about commissions, because that was not followed through this whatsoever. And I do not blame her at all. I did not have any information on how to get a hold of me properly for a commission on the site that they reached out to me on. Yeah. All I had was my email linked with no direction whatsoever, so they DM'd me and asked if I did commissions. I said yes, and then I asked more information, and we then moved over to talking on a different site, and which was not my email, once again, and I will only ever take payment for a commission through PayPal or Cash App, because those are the apps that I trust. I trust them very much. I have had very good experiences with them. I have never lost my money through them, whether it was me sending money to someone or someone sending money to me. I trust those platforms. However, this being said, like I mentioned earlier, this is the first commission I've had from somebody that wasn't friends or family. Friends and family would usually just pay me up front with cash. So this was the first digital transaction I have had experience with outside of my day job, which is where we have a terminal and a cash register and all of that fun stuff. And they didn't have Cash App or PayPal. And I wasn't going to have them send a check or cash through the mail so I could get paid for this, because I really don't trust the postal system to get that money where it needs to be safely. Things go wrong, packages get lost, people open things when they're not supposed to, which is incredibly, incredibly, incredibly illegal. And it's really hard to prove that it happened. So that's a definite no. I will never have you send cash or a check to me through the mail because it gets lost, and I stand firmly on that. Just because it doesn't always get lost doesn't mean that it won't. And I am incredibly paranoid when it comes to money for myself and others. I'm rambling about that. It's a little bit of a rant, I'm sorry, but it's a pet peeve of mine that people will actually send money through the mail. It irks me. It's terrifying. But that being said, I downloaded an app that this person had experience with, but I didn't do it as a business account because it didn't give me the option. And when they tried to send me the payment for the commission, it said I needed to expand to a business account. And in order to do that, I needed to have this person send me more money so I could refund them that money once it was expanded to a business account. And no, that's sketchy. It's sketchy as heck. I'm not gonna have somebody send me 3 times as much money as I'm charging them for so that I can give them over half of it back without a promise that it'll work. And that doesn't feel right. It itches the part of my brain that screams danger, 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 don't do this. And so I never received a payment for the commission, technically speaking. They sent me the money though. And because of that, I am going to do the commission anyways, because it was in no way was it their fault. There we go. Words are hard. I'm sorry. But it wasn't their fault. It was entirely this app's fault, which is now why I stand firmly on the fact that I'm not downloading anything new. I'm not doing Venmo or anything else. I'm only taking commission payments through PayPal or Cash App. And I'm going to be updating all of my social medias saying that if you are to commission me, you are to get in contact with me through my email, which is going to be linked in the description below. Or on my website, there's a special form for you to fill out. That's my website right there, ShiftingSkys.com. There's a form for you to fill out in order to get in contact with me, which is linked to my business website. So thank you for listening to my short story rant. I hope you guys have a good day, and the best of luck to y'all.